Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and today we're here to do episodes 16 to 20 of Batman the Animated Series, Season 3, the new Batman Animated Adventures, whatever the hell, I never get that right, it's the new Batman Adventures, there we go. This is it, this is the penultimate video to the whole Batman roster, and then we're done. Oh man, it's been quite a while and a lot of episodes, but we are finally reaching the end here, you know? Still some characters we haven't actually seen in this last season yet, you know, who can I name? Obviously Joker, Penguins, and his whole little, his whole hustle thing. We haven't had Killer Croc yet, I'm curious if we'll get Croc. Clayface got his one episode, so that was pretty fun. Who in the roster have we not actually seen yet of significance? I guess Ivy's actually not had a whole episode to herself yet, so that's something different this season has done so far. But we've had a couple of one-offs, you know, a couple of one-off, you know, minor-esque characters for Batman here and there. And we've had, like, one-off characters, you know, in the previous seasons of the show that I guess could technically make a return. The Clock King hasn't come back. Ra's al Ghul hasn't come back, although his, like, big finale, it seemed, was in the Superman show. And his status is kind of MIA right now, so, I mean, yeah, there's stuff there. But, yeah, I'm not entirely sure who we're gonna get. Obviously I like some more Joker stuff, because he is probably the best villain in the show. That comes as a package deal when you include Harley Quinn in that, obviously. But, yeah, I'm just curious to see who we're gonna get in this. So, let's go. Alright, guys, episode 16. Let's do it. Girls' night out. Okay, we're getting some Harley and Ivy in here. Presumably. Any other girls?
5 more miles, Missy. Hey.
No! 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 No!
You could be back to
no!
Tomorrow.
Not Livewire! No! What the fuck?
Yeah, I love you too.
No! I thought it was 3 of you forever! No!
Metropolis says to you, what's the problem?
What the fuck?
Ahead. Where are you heading?
Why?
Escorting a prisoner to Goth Corp for treatment?
What?
Go ahead.
No!
Watch out for the down
What is
Hello.
What is Livewire doing in fucking Gotham City? No!
Come on.
You've got to be shitting me. I thought I was 3 of you forever. Oh my god.
And the hits just keep on coming.
She wasn't in Season 3 of Superman at all. So I guess we're making up for lost time right now, right? Oh my god. Alright. A superpowered individual in Gotham City now.
The driver's recovered, and there's been no trace of Livewire since.
What the hell?
Back in Gotham in less than 48 hours.
Since when do you drive the
meantime, be
Batmobile?
Careful. I'll see about getting you some special help.
Or do you have your own
If I needed,
Batmobile?
She's probably on her way back to Metropolis right now.
And Batman's conveniently gone. Because this is a woman-style episode. Though I would like to see, you know, how Batman deals with Superman's rogue gallery outside of Luthor.
Another killjoy in a cape.
I mean, you know, he's known in Gotham.
Hi, I'm Livewire.
Sure.
We haven't been formally introduced, so I'm taking the initiative.
Yeah. Dude,
yeah, Ma,
like,
I would be house.
you know, every single time something like that happens, but you know, Bruce is going to upgrade the Batmobile. You know, you've struck it once now, so the next time we see it, it's going to be electric proof. Like, that's why you aim to kill every time, man. Like, if you do an attack and it fails, but it's effective at all, next time it's going to be immune. So, like, bro, don't take your chances. Just kill.
Sitting for Clark
Just
the
kill.
1 week Metropolis.
Oh my
is
god,
dead
and
quiet.
Kara now.
Yeah, so far, the biggest thrill has been sorting his mail.
Alright, we're really just going, like, girls' night out.
Another
Yeah,
call.
holy
I'll
fuck.
talk to you later. Hello, Dulesville Central.
Is Clark Kent there?
No. May I ask who's calling?
A friend.
Wow.
It's critical that he gets this
A
message.
friend.
Shoot.
Livewire has escaped in Gotham. If he wants to get on top of the story,
Wow.
he needs to get there right away. Do you understand?
Who is this? Sounds like a cape to me.
Yeah. It's so hard to tell what Batman knows or not. Does he know about Supergirl? Or does he know Supergirl's identity, I guess, is the better question there. Alright, so... more Superman in this episode than Batman stuff, actually. But yeah, having Supergirl does balance things out now. Because Barbara alone is just fucked, honestly.
Move. Here's one of mine.
Like, I don't doubt Bruce could beat Livewire, but Barbara's not on that level. As the show has made a point to point out in this season. Still really cool, though. A smoke bomb? Really?
Fried bat. Hot off the grill.
Has she always been able to fly? I don't recall that superpower.
Supergirl? That's me.
This is cool though, because yeah, but Kara was introduced long after Livewire, like, just left the show.
At least Superman had the smarts to keep his distance. Half the size, half the strength, and apparently half the brain. Ever see what happens to a bug that gets caught in the fly zapper?
Surprised they didn't cut any hair off there.
Oops. Lunch break. Catch you later, babies.
Nice. Damn. Wow. Okay. Supergirl out in one go.
Welcome to Gotham.
Our rogues aren't usually superpowered. You do really nice
so
here.
she smoked you
We put up a fight.
and lost. I never thought I'd hear myself saying this, but where's the bat?
We're handling this.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Yeah, Bullock now accepting Batman as someone we kind of need in Gotham.
Up before Batman and Superman get back. Sure. How hard can it be? 2 against 1, right? Right.
God, they contrast so well, both in color palette and personality-wise, and the costumes. Like, it's so cool seeing Barbara and Supergirl together. Batgirl, Supergirl. Oh boy, and we got the hyenas now. What the hell?
Your hyenas have been watering my plants again.
Oh my God, really? Harley and
One
Ivy
more
now
time and
as
they're
well?
mulch.
Come on, Red, give him a break. We're all bored cooped up in here.
So it's 3 against 2. Are there any other girls that can get in on this?
What do you say we get dolled up and go into town?
I'm trying to think.
America's most wanted women on a shopping spree. Cute. I've told you 1,000 times, we have to keep a low profile.
Oh, I
We
guess
can't attract
Catgirl.
Batman's attention
Yeah,
until we
thinking
get
of
some kind
Selena
of
took way
edge.
too long there. I guess make it a 3-on-3.
Well, ladies, meet your edge.
Nice. And Ivy's like pseudo-powered, I guess. So like, yeah, that kind of evens things up a little bit. Wow.
She tries so hard.
Wow.
One side there. Cake, cupcake.
Good stuff. Wow. Wow.
Really
Oh,
like the way
oh,
you handle
Harley.
your powers.
Stop.
Harley! No! Don't you be kissing my girl Harley Quinn. How dare you? As if I couldn't hate you more, Livewire.
You don't want to shoot little old us, do you?
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Mwah.
Oh yeah, she's got that. Jesus, how is that so
Didn't think
effective?
so.
You don't even need to kiss, just... Dude, that's way too OP. Jesus, did you see Harley's
An
face
empty
there?
mall, an unguarded cash machine. Who says life ain't fair?
The sheer
Got any
hatred
babies?
already. Ah. See, this is just making me love Harley more.
Nice, but messy.
Yeah, and Harley's just got a mullet. Come on, you don't have to present Harley as useless.
At least she's consistent.
She ain't got like a bomb or nothing?
Pick up the cash and load it into the car.
How
I'm
dare
going
you?
shopping.
When did we become the gang?
I think it's just you right now. Seriously, Livewire, who the fuck do you think you are?
Wow.
You do not have the aura like that.
I know. It's
Wow.
my favorite part.
That's cute. Barbara loves flying. Can't blame her.
Look. Hang on.
I don't feel like any of that's her style.
Too dark. Too light.
Let me guess. That one is just right.
Wow.
What's the matter? Didn't get enough last time?
Something like that.
Ah, playing hard to get.
Like, genuinely, what do you do now when you have no extra backup, but Livewire does? Honestly, I feel like the way this episode's going, I feel like Harley's gonna be the one to beat Livewire. She just does not like her at all, for good reason.
Hey!
Nice.
What is this stuff?
Silicate dust. Completely electrically resistant. You're grounded.
Yep. Yes, let's go!
End of story.
Peak, peak!
Sorry, just the first chapter.
Damn it.
Ivy? Harley? Friends? Not mine.
Yeah. Don't know much about them, huh?
What's this supposed to...
Wow.
Hey!
Come on, you're supposed to have superpowers. You can break out of that. See, like, realistically, honestly, like, Kara should literally blow through these two so easily. She's literally got all of Clark's powers. This is not a problem.
Sparky, up and at 'em.
Damn.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can't hate a girl who's honest.
Get me out of here. Now.
The utter, utter hatred. There you go. Why'd that take so long?
Well, fire too. Thank you for being so predictable, Supergirl. You just released the most virulent allergenic pollen in the floral kingdom.
Oh,
The
shit.
reaction is quite deadly, as your
Oh.
playmate
Oh.
is finding out.
Oh! Oh, she played you! She played you! That's kind of fucked, actually. If it's that deadly, Barbara should already be dead. But you don't survive long on that stuff at all. Yeah, like, honestly.
Hold on!
Hop in, Red.
What's with her?
She shopped till she dropped.
Nice. So at least Livewire isn't the sole problem in the episode. It did actually... Nice. It did actually... It's given Harley and Ivy some credibility as well.
So you know how to work
Which,
all
given
this
it's their show, you know, their
It's my
universe,
job.
Batman,
I'm a systems
you
and
can't
data
have them be
analyst at
secondary
police
like that.
headquarters. Aside from paying my rent, it gives me access to all.
Also,
police
just secret
activities.
identity
From
revealed
here?
there for
Yeah, I can hack in
for
whenever I
Barbara.
want. Just don't tell my dad.
Wow.
Your life is so cool. Yeah, well, so how about you? Well, I kinda live on a farm. A farm? Like chickens and cows and stuff? Yeah.
Yep.
What about it? Fresh air, early to bed, early to rise, none of this constant night work, no big city congestion. You are so lucky.
You
I've got a
chose to
lot of
be
chores.
Batgirl. You can
Chores,
leave
man, I always
anytime
wanted
you
to have
want.
Chores.
Like, don't pretend like this isn't entirely a choice for you.
I guess what they say is true. The grass is always greener. So what are we gonna do now? We're going to find them, under whatever rock they're hiding.
Oh my god, Jesus, how often are you bringing Penguin back?
Look at the iceberg. They've got real seals in there. Hoof, hoof.
And lots of water.
Ah, come on. Where's your whistle?
I don't do liquids.
I said I was sorry.
Dry up.
Oh
You know,
my God.
Livewire, you could show a little appreciation. Without us, you'd be a dead battery.
I'll show you how dead I am.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
Damn.
Oi.
Let's go.
Ladies, please. I run a respectable club here.
No one's talking to you, lard butt.
Oof. He's not nearly
That's
as large as he
Out
used to
you
be.
three pixies go.
This could be fun after all.
God
That's
damn it.
right. I need chainsaws, dump trucks, hedge clippers, and a bottle of aspirin down here now.
For once, he's actually the victim.
We're closed. Besides, you aren't even old enough to come in here.
Really?
Wanna see my ID?
No, I want Batman, Superman, or someone who can do something.
Like
I
it
mean,
or not,
Barbara's
we're all
past
used up.
college now.
You
Surely
either play
she's
with
old
us
enough.
Or give up the game.
Oh, all right. Not that I know anything, mind you.
Of course not.
But I do hear rumors about where our green little vixen and her jaded jester may be hiding.
So, this is home sweet home, huh? I guess it's okay, if you're into green.
You're not gonna get all hissy and rude again, now that we've kissed and made up.
No, but I could do without the mutts.
Wow, I love how Harley's in acrobatics.
Beat it. Hey!
Oh,
She has a point, huh?
damn, those are a lot of fun moves.
What's with the rhubarb?
We've got visitors.
How much silicate do you have? Enough to cover a house. If Livewire gets within 20 feet, she's neutralized. Shall we?
That's a cool effect.
See something? Yeah.
Wow.
They know we're here!
They know you can look through the walls as well.
So much for master plans. You take Super Snot. I want Batsy.
Okay, cool. I like that we're switching things up a bit. Wow.
Circus time, sweetie.
That is actually sick. Oh my god, that she's never done that before. Damn, Ivy's power has really evolved over time. She couldn't do anything like this when we first met her.
Overstepping yourself a little?
Try me.
That all you got? Beaten by a fucking bin?
Okay, honey, the gloves are off.
Oh, crap.
My baby!
Yeah, that's gonna piss Ivy off extensively. And then the water comes down near the electricity. God, the villains are beating themselves right now.
Sometime, brat girl. No.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's GG. Damn, that really is GG. Like, the only one left is Harley, and she ain't winning. The elements are all in effect right now. They're all killing each other. Yep.
Livewire, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn.
Oh, Harley's
So,
out.
Who was responsible for the collar?
Just a couple of rookies.
Rookies?
Damn.
You bum!
Impressive.
Well, they show some potential.
Wow. Wow.
Yes!
Nice. Bullock has really lightened up to the whole superhero thing at this point. Which, I guess is inevitable because, you know, like, Bruce has been Batman for many years now, I assume. And, you know, I think a couple of years have passed in the Superman show as well. So, I mean, not, you get used to it. No matter what, eventually, if you're exposed to something long enough, you'll get used to it, you know. And Bullock has definitely got used to just, you know, supers coming in and out at this point, you know. Bro's literally kind of upset that Batman isn't around at the start of this episode. So, you know, we are in full effect in that regard, which is really fun to see. Damn, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I actually kind of like that episode with Livewire. I will say, the thing I do like about Livewire at this point is that she's always with someone. She is always looking to collaborate pretty much with others, you know. She did it with Parasite in her second appearance, and in this one, she was actually, you know, joining the two best criminal girls in all of Gotham. So that is pretty cool. I do like her willingness to collaborate because, you know, when she's on her own, she just doesn't do it. You know, like, she is honestly really annoying on her own. But when she is mixing with other characters, not too bad, you know. And this one, the attention is broken up by the fact that this is also a, you know, a collaboration between not only the villains, but the heroes as well. You know, giving Kara and Barbara time to actually join forces is pretty fun. That's actually really sweet to see. As well as just new you know, new matchups, because obviously Supergirl came in like an entire season after Livewire's last appearance, and she wasn't in season 3 whatsoever of Superman. So it's been, you know, quite a while now since we've actually seen Livewire, and I think this is I think we've only seen Kara, like, there's like a 4th appearance by now anyway. So, you know, I do appreciate that kind of collaboration. And, you know, like, the main goals of the two series, like, obviously you'd see Supergirl and Batgirl together at some point or another. So this is pretty fun to see. And yeah, I don't know, I was kind of hoping Harley would be the one to win in the end, because, like, the disrespect Livewire was giving a Harley Quinn in this one, like, no, just no. That, you piece of shit, girl, you do not get to diss Harley Quinn in such a way. Like, honestly, that's just not how it works, you know. I don't appreciate that whatsoever. I would hope that, you know, there is a pretty big gap between people's opinions on Livewire and Harley Quinn. I would hope that, at least. So, you know, that was no good. But I do like the end and how the villains kind of beat each other, because their elements are so contradictory, they just straight up outdo each other, you know. That was pretty funny. That was honestly pretty funny. And yeah, that was a really fun little collaboration, which again, like, it's like the first episode with like no Batman at all, you know, outside of the very beginning, like, you know, entirely centric on the secondary kind of characters in the series. So that was really fun to see. The only thing is, I thought Selena would come in at some point as well to make it 3-on-3, but I guess, yeah, like Supergirl really makes up a second person, doesn't she? Because, like, you know, Gotham's just not used to superpowered individuals, and she is a very, very superpowered individual. So, I mean, yeah, nice bit of, you know, collaboration right there. But yeah, that was honestly, despite being live-wire, that was a pretty strong start to the set. I actually really enjoyed that. So, let's go on with episode 17. Well, there's Killer Croc again. Love is a Croc. And we've got like some 1960s style sitcom opening this up.
Hey. Oh. Baby, did you use the whole box of bubble bath?
I didn't mean to.
Is this Baby Doll?
You sure this is the right hotel? I don't remember the floor going uphill.
It's your head that's tilting, Harry. What now?
The key. It must have fell out when the sidewalk hit me.
Wow.
My husband lost our room key. Fetters 703.
What the hell?
I'll get you a duplicate.
Oh my god, I think this is Baby Doll.
You used to be somebody, didn't you? On TV?
Wow.
Yeah, you were Baby Doll.
Oh my god, yeah.
That disease.
It's a condition, not a disease.
The design's quite drastically different from the first one, but
Right. So
yeah, I couldn't tell at first.
Tried to kill Batman.
Harry, that's enough.
And she's reformed.
Oh.
Dude, what the fuck?
She's Baby Doll. Come on, baby. Do something funny.
Alright, honestly, you deserve to get fucked right now. Honestly, that's bare minimum. Bare minimum you deserve.
I didn't mean to.
Like, honestly, she was doing nothing. Her job. And you fucking assaulted her by pulling her hair.
Why don't they ever understand? I'm not a baby. I'm not a child. I'm just different.
So are we getting Killer Croc and Baby Doll together? That is genuinely, that might be the most random combination of characters in this entire universe. I don't think I could ever come up with a combination like that if I tried.
Court will come to order. Bring in the prisoner.
Huh. So this is new Croc design?
To say before I pass judgment?
Yeah. I'm a victim of prejudice.
God, why did his whole color palette change? Like, what's the point?
Nobody understands how rough my life's been. Just 'cause I'm different.
See, that's like a weird one because, like, his entire color palette is different now. So the character, I mean, honestly, you know, like, you can pseudo tell some of these guys are the same, but honestly, if you showed someone this who's never seen the shows, they might just think these are two different characters of, like, the same family or something, you know? Like, the snout is gone as well, which is one thing, but, like, why is this whole color palette different? I get it looks more like a crocodile now, but you clearly didn't mean for that to be the case, otherwise you wouldn't have made him green in the first, well, you wouldn't have made him grey in the first place of, in the first series, so, like, why such a drastic change? So weird, so weird.
Nevertheless, it is the judgment of this court that you, Killer Croc, are competent to stand trial for murder in the first degree.
I think this last episode was like that circus show.
Competent? That's an insult, you old bag of gas. I'm not just competent.
Also, like, I didn't say it, but
I'm as good as it gets.
He's actually got a different voice as well. So this is almost just a straight up new character. Like, if you change the design and, like, the voice, is it even the same character anymore? Will I even break his skin? Yeah. Like, if you wanted to do that, don't fucking scream. Ah!
Go! Go!
Wow. So now she's a fan of Killer Croc. I don't know how these two mix at all. But I guess we'll see. Like I said, super random. Not surprised at all. I still don't know what Killer Croc's thing is. Like, is he a mutant? Like, I think some people have told me otherwise, but like, this guy's got superhuman strength, and you can't deny that. So like, you aren't just born with that kind of strength. There had to be some kind of genetic sus with him. Nice. Yeah, and he can breathe in water.
Hey, Croc, you got a visitor.
Get lost.
I brought you something. They told me you like chicken.
Raw chicken? And he can eat raw chicken.
I heard what you said to the judge. I want you to know that I understand about being different. Never let the way you look undermine your self-confidence.
See, I don't remember as well as Croc, but I think...
I feel somehow that we're kindred spirits.
I think Baby Doll was a different VA as well.
Too bad we didn't meet sooner, babe. They're sending me up the river tomorrow night.
Babe, go.
Don't lose hope. Maybe fate will take a hand.
How are you gonna break him out of Arkham Asylum? Like, you were a mid-tier actor, like, what? You don't have that kind of connection.
How's everything back in the luggage compartment?
This alligator bag's not going anywhere.
Damn. Alright, that's pretty cool. Using her body as an actual, like, advantage to breaking someone out.
What are you doing?
That's crazy.
You almost got us all killed.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I'm not a murderer. That's Croc's job. I'm the brain, he's the muscle. That's Baby Doll and Killer Croc.
Hugs! Now Baby Doll and Precious be together forever!
Bro is so confused right now, like, what the fuck is my life at this point? Teaming up with a baby adult, like... I guess it's no much weirder than Joker, but, you know. Tis what it is.
Hey, babe, I'm home.
Rocky Wacko!
Whoa. Whoa.
Baby miss her Precious so much!
Alright, enough of the mushy stuff.
Damn. Yeah, your cutesy baby acting charm does not work on Croc.
Ooh, Bonnie and Clyde, how romantic.
That's nothing, doll. Even the out-of-town rags like us.
Damn. I guess a life of crime is a way of getting her fame back.
We got the whole city panicked.
My favorite green.
I love it.
Where is Crockle going?
Yeah, what does one do with all that money?
Don't worry. I'll be back for dinner.
When everyone wants you.
No! Baby wanna come! Baby wanna come!
Can't hit a baby. Even if it is an actual adult.
Oh, Precious. We could plan our next job. It's gonna be a whole bunch of fun.
That's your territory, doll. I got things to do.
you sure about this?
So far, all their robberies have been near water. Baby dolls playing towards her man's strength.
What do you suppose they do on a date?
It's the kind.
I don't want to think.
I was just about to say it's the kind of stuff we don't think about. He overthinks everything, but that is not something he wants to think about at all. And I could not agree more. I mean, bros, she's already going for mouth to mouth, you know, like, I don't want to know how far she wants to go, honestly. Considering his unique appearance, you think he wouldn't just be able to walk past anyone?
I'm not a children. I'm all grown up. No! Bad lady, let me go!
Damn. No, that wasn't right. What'd he do?
There, stop!
He's just a simple worker. So I'm guessing he can also breathe that in just fine. I loved it. I love her theme combined with Croc. Like, it's such a contrast. But it's a good kind of contrast. Don't let the bills go, you crazy bitch!
No.
Yeah, he knows how this goes at this point. Once the bat's in sight, it's all over. Damn it. Ooh! Ah, and he hit the bend as well. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt.
Forget the loot.
No way I'm leaving without the goods.
You've got way more than enough cash already, man. Just go. Just take the L. God damn.
Serves you right, you mean old bats.
Now just remember, he's not the only one.
Wait for baby.
I definitely like how Croc isn't just using Baby Girl. He actually does seem like...
They're getting away.
He does seem fond of her.
I'm fine, thanks.
Like, he isn't just using her to break out or anything. He is listening and he is respecting her. God knows how she... Oh. I was gonna say, God knows how she swims with him in the water, but no.
Blast the bat. This could have been a big one, and he had to show up.
Well, you lose some, you win some.
Don't be sad, precious. Baby already got a new plan.
Yeah? Well, so do I. And step one is getting out of here for a while.
Wait! Don't leave your baby again. Baby's sad too.
I'm not in the mood.
Damn.
But baby loves Precious.
Aw. Girl, you just want acceptance, don't ya? Oh, wow. Oh, God, she's gonna kill someone, isn't she?
I'm heading for the big time, and I mean solo.
Oh? What about the little woman?
Couple more jogs and I ditch the Cupid doll and blow this burg.
How much money are you paying for them to go for that? You've unleashed a monster far beyond your physical appearance, Killer Croc.
Wakey, wakey!
What's wrong?
Baby wants to apologize for treating Crocky so mean.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Crocky can go out whenever he wants, 'cause Baby loves him so much.
This is so weird.
Yeah, enough of that.
For a brief moment there, he was into it.
In fact, Baby has a new plan to make us bazillions of dollars.
I'm not even sure what role she's meant to be playing in this episode.
The bestest.
Like, is she trying to be like his baby or his lover? I can't tell.
2 days of this. I'm never gonna get the smell out of my costume. Or my nose, for that matter.
It's better than sitting around the cave waiting for their next move.
Ugh, rats, yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Can't blame Barbara there.
Do you believe this? Susie Homemaker of the sewer.
Was that not just Baby Doll in the corner there?
What is it?
Yeah.
The nuclear power plant on Mid-River Island.
Oh.
Naughty, naughty! Somebody came into our house without permission!
Why'd you have to touch it, Barbara? Just why? Yeah, the water was not that deep. We were literally walking in it. That's shenanigans right there.
Ordinarily, I don't approve of spanking. But in her case...
You'll get your chance. Come on.
Oh, you gotta animate that. Come on. Don't be teasing. Don't be teasing.
What's black and white and radioactive for 20,000 years?
What?
Gotham City! After the big boom, silly!
So now what? We call the cops and demand a payoff, right?
No, we don't do anything.
What? What are you saying?
The Cupid doll knows all about your little excursions down to the docks. I won't let you betray me again. When the reactor reaches critical mass, you and I will die together and take all of Gotham with us.
What the hell? Your plan is suicide? Excuse me?
Are you nuts? Shut this thing down, now!
Ah! You do it. You know, solo.
Smash. Just smash. Holy God, Baby Doll. I didn't think you were that desperate. Jesus.
She's crazy. She's gonna nuke the whole room.
Yeah, we know. Damn, you kicked the baby. I like it, yeah. Croc's like, bro, we don't even need to fight right now because we're all getting fucked.
In a minute, you'll either know or won't care.
Yeah. Why are you fighting him at all, Croc?
I think I've got it.
Sure.
Stay with the reactor. I'll handle Croc.
Why even fear it, girl? You planned on dying anyway today.
Okay, baby. Now we'll play my kind of game.
Holy Christ. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
backstabbing.
It's too late, Croc. You're already out. It's kind of weird to even try and make him, like, the last threat of the episode when, again, Baby Doll was gonna nuke him. Is your mask metal now? What was that?
Croc, don't!
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done it, Crocky. You shouldn't have made Baby angry. We could have been so happy and lived happily ever after, just like on TV.
Yeah, like I don't know what role she was even trying to play here, which is weird. Alright, I guess the nuclear reactor's all done. Maybe that's just part of, like... Maybe that's just meant to be part of, like, Baby Doll's, like, character. That she genuinely just doesn't even know what she wants anymore, right? Like, I don't know, if, like she was pretending to be, like, the baby of the family, like the old times, but she also, like, was alluding to, like, a lover's quarrel as well, like... And even, like, the end there, like, the happily ever after thing, like, what was she planning here? Like, maybe it's, again, maybe that's just part of, like, the psychology of, like, Baby Doll's character. Like, she can't tell if she wants to still be the baby, you know, to be looked after, or if she just wants love. And in general, like, I don't know what her game was in this one. It was just kind of weird, you know. All right, so another episode where we're mixing up some of the gallery together, which is kind of fun. This is Baby Doll's second appearance, I believe, so that's pretty cool. Her design, you know, I think I like this design better. I don't know. I think she looks more like genuinely just like a cute baby, and that's like a doll in this one. Whereas, you know, first design, she very much looked like a doll. This one, she just looks like a cute kid, and I don't mind either one. Yeah, I think I like this one a little more, but this is one of the better redesigns, you know. On a redesign perspective, though, Croc, honestly, he just feels like a different, like, crocodile, you know, like I said, the voice is different, the voice is different, the literally color palette of the character is different, and he even seems smarter in this episode. I don't know, this, of all the redesigns for, like, the characters in this series, this feels like a completely different character overall, in literally every aspect. You know, but it's still treated like this is the original Croc, like, that's just, I don't know, this is, the weird thing is that I don't mind the redesign either. I think it's fine. I just think, like, it's too drastic, you know. Like, and I don't know, I've said that a number of times for certain characters, but like I said, with everyone else, you can look at both sides and tell, you know, this is a redesign of this character. This is a change. This one, it just feels like it's a different character, like a different, like, Croc, you know. So I don't know. Very different vibes with Killer Croc's design over, I think, every other character, because it's just different, very, very different. But either way, though, this is his first appearance in this this season, and I think the last time we saw Killer Croc, I think it was like episode 5 of season 2. It was the circus episode where he was accepted by those other guys, and you know, that was a very long time ago by now. But yeah, interesting stuff here. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to mix like the body dysmorphia characters together, because I think I've been told that, like, Croc isn't a mutant or anything. He was born like this. This is like a genetic condition he was born with. But I don't know, like, he's definitely got super strength in some regards, you know. He's got the jaws of a gator. He can break metal with his teeth, like, you know. Maybe they're combining some of that stuff, you know, because, like, Batman's pretty realistic with the strength, you know, like, you don't, like, just because characters are villains, they don't have super strength in any regards, you know. Some of them do, but it's made clear they have superpowers. Croc definitely has super strength, but he's meant to just be like a human who was born different. I don't know. I don't know if it's, like, meant to be a mixture of that in this show, or if they are just emphasizing it for, you know, a cartoon. But like I said, very few Batman characters actually up stuff like that, so I'm not entirely sure. But a very interesting episode for sure. Like I said, I feel like I'm more coming out of it confused on what the what the goals were here, you know, like, again, I appreciate the continuity that we're trying to mix that, like, you know, some of the characters Batman has helped before, they do give, you know, normal lives a try, like Baby Doll. She was clearly miserable beyond belief, but she was, you know, just living a normal, regular job, and it's the ridicule, you know, and the reminders of the past by others that really push them over the regard, you know. Baby Doll was in a very unique circumstance because she was a big star for a long time. So a lot of people are going to remember her, and they're going to bring up the past, and they're going to, you know, treat her like the character she used to play, and, you know, stuff that she no longer wants to be like. But, I mean, you know, when you have a past that famous, it is kind of hard not to be judged by it. I mean, you know, literally child celebrities these days, you know, when they grow up, like, that's all people can think of them as. Unless they have, like, an insane, you know, unless they have, like, an insane career-defining role a second time as an adult. You know, like, it's one of the potential, you know, one of the potential negatives of being a child actor is that you never get to live outside of the thing because people will always remind you of it. And in this case, it's kind of like what Baby Doll has here is that, you know, people treat her as the baby. Some dude literally fucking assaulted her by pulling her hair because they wanted to act as a baby. Like, come on, bro, that's fucking stupid. You know, but, yeah, again, like, I don't know, like, again, I don't know what her goal was in this episode, and I mean, you know, just getting betrayed. I mean, like, again, she kind of wanted to be the baby, but maybe the pseudo-lover as well. I mean, she was kissing him. She was smooching him. She was acting like the lover a little bit as well. And I mean, she went straight up yandere at the end when, you know, when Croc was planning on, like, leaving her. You know, so I mean, like, that goes beyond just being the baby a little bit, you know, that goes beyond that. I guess you could say she just wanted a companion that went through the same stuff she did since, you know, Croc doesn't look like a regular human. But I mean, nuking all of Gotham just to take the two of them out, pretty psycho territory right there. Pretty fucking psycho territory. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one, you know, because I like Baby Doll's character. I even like what they're doing with Croc right now, but this was a very, very strange episode, honestly. I feel like my opinions of it are more positive than anything, but I don't feel negative about it. I just don't know how I feel about it. You know, this is a very strange one for me, honestly. But either way, with how many episodes we have left to go, I'm going to assume that's our final appearance of Killer Croc and Baby Doll. And, you know, very interesting stuff. You know, I feel like Croc was, you know, despite his words, despite how he was acting, he did seem he did seem like he was starting to like Baby Doll a little bit, you know. He did seem a little fond of her. Again, maybe that's just the acceptance he got with it, but I don't know. But yeah, so guys, anyway, I'm going to do my cut here, and when I come back, we'll do the next 2 episodes, so I'll see you in a moment. Okay guys, episode 18. It is time. Who we got? You guys remember when this show had, like, unique title cards for the episodes? Those were fun times, weren't they? But the only one that didn't back then was, like, the fish episode. Also, chemistry.
Get ready, ladies.
That's not Barbara.
Any prospects on the horizon, Susan?
Excuse me. Ma'am, can I get a
I
shot
swear,
of
haven't
you
we
with
done the
fellow
lovers
who got
quarrel
garter?
stuff, like,
He's right over there.
many, many times now? Even, like, Firefly was
You
just
two
recent, guys.
Stand right there. Move in a little closer, please. And sir, could you hold that garter just a little bit higher?
What is this, Bruce's latest piece?
I hate these things.
Weekly?
Me too. And with pantyhose, who needs them anymore?
I meant these big formal affairs.
I knew what you meant. I was just trying to make you laugh.
Wow.
You seem so grim.
I've heard that said before.
Bruce, I see you've met Michael's friends.
Imagine Bruce laughing that isn't
And if friends are any
sarcastic.
indication, you've made an excellent choice, Veronica.
Yes,
He
I
looks a
think
bit like
number 4
Harvey.
would be the charm. I'd have introduced you sooner, but it was all so sudden.
A 2-week courtship? Why would you call that sudden?
It was chemistry, Bruce.
Maybe someday it'll happen to you.
Wow.
Come on, Veronica. You know
Dude,
me.
he's so much of a fucking Chad. Half of his villain gallery want him. Like, he has got no problem getting some, you know, some pussy or some cock whenever. But either way, a lot of us. A lot of us.
I hate slow dancing.
You might find it useful someday.
Damn.
Then again, maybe not.
I don't know, that looks like some fine cake.
See you, Barb. You came just at the right time.
For you, perhaps, but apparently not for Master Bruce.
Wow. Yeah, they've done like nothing with Selena and Bruce anymore. I think that storyline's just been dropped by now. It was like season 1, they were genuinely kind of building to the idea of him telling Selena who he
Guys
is.
we've been looking for just went into that store down there.
But now it's like, yeah, they haven't interacted at all. Like, Selena's been in one episode this whole season. Oi.
That's it? This is all you got? Where's the rest?
There is no more. It was a slow night.
See if he's telling the truth. You know how.
Yoink. Nice.
Now, I got Mia hostage, and we're getting out of here.
Damn. You kept your eye off the Batman, you paid for it. Ooh, nice.
I said there were 4 of them, remember? 4!
Damn. Bro's actually being distracted by a woman. I like how shocked he was at well as he was throwing that batarang.
There's one tell.
Trust me, I know. It's like his mind is somewhere else tonight.
Where do you suppose he went?
Who knows? But I'll bet it's real important.
Batman the Stalker. Oh my god, that's some Spider-Man stuff. Yeah, that is not something Bruce ever does. Is he under like some effect right now?
I've been thinking about you a lot.
Because this is not Bruce Wayne at all.
Never thought
Not the
I'd
one
meet
we've
you,
come
though.
to know anyway.
Why's that?
Aren't you the one who's always so busy?
I guess I did say that, didn't I? But I have a feeling all that's about to change.
No, because he gave up his thing with our girl from the Mask of the Phantasm. What was her name? Andrea?
Favorite. How'd you know?
I don't know, it's been a while.
Lucky guess.
Yeah, this really isn't Bruce Wayne.
Everything's changed for me these last few weeks.
Oh wow, we even got Dick.
The pain of my parents' deaths. It's still there, but it seems smaller.
Yep.
And there's a new feeling now.
Which would be...
A fuzz
It's
in certain
a
places.
lightness, a sense that things will work out for the best.
It's called happiness.
Whatever it is, I know who's responsible for it.
Happiness.
I've asked Susan to marry me. She's accepted. She's everything I need. She's perfect.
There's just one problem. That.
Yeah.
How you gonna keep it from her?
The cape and cowl.
I won't have to. I've always assumed that sooner or later the 3 of you would get all this. Well, it's gonna be sooner.
Damn.
I'm not going to be Batman anymore.
Damn, that's actually kind of cool. We always planned on leaving it to them. So Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin. I guess there's only one official Bat left. Unless she turns out to be like a Cape Crusader of her own. Nice, we got Gordon. Got the Magic Wizard guy in the crowd as well. With a demon.
May you always be as happy as you are right now.
Yeah, we're like speedrunning an entire arc at this point.
It's so much like a fairy tale. Except for one thing.
What's that?
Veronica, the person who introduced us, didn't show up.
Well, you know Ronnie.
I like how, I like how Dick and Barbara are with him as well.
I give it a month.
You don't think the marriage will last?
Not that. I'm saying he'll have the costume on again in a month.
Nice.
I don't think so. He's changed.
Yeah, right.
Anyone can change and settle down. Even you.
Don't get your hopes up.
As if.
Again, they were together for one film.
We've chartered a yacht with some other
And never
newlyweds.
again. One of the most bizarre things they've ever done in this show, I think.
Alfred, it's my wedding day.
It's an emergency. Miss Vreeland.
Even Selena's not there as well. Like, that girl was just not a thing.
Veronica?
Is everything all right?
No, it's Michael. Something's wrong. Something terrible.
What, Veronica? Tell me.
You're not gonna believe me, but...
But what? Hello? Hello? Veronica!
What is it?
She's in trouble. I know this is our party, but...
She needs you.
You won't mind?
She's your friend.
This girl is way too understanding.
How'd
like,
you get to be so perfect?
What is going on right now? Honestly, what foul play are we playing right now?
Nothing, I swear.
Liar!
God damn! How often does that happen?
I wouldn't try it. Latest thing in home security, they'll fry you.
Well, that's fucked.
Ouch.
Oh my, wait, what? Killer Croc? Wait, what? No. Who do we know that can do that?
Veronica, it's Bruce!
I don't think he has a villain that we know of that can do that. Not regenerate. Not a healing factor. Or am I just going brain rot? Like how we still didn't put the cape on either.
Veronica!
Even though he has got the Batman voice now. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cool. It's actually weird seeing him do, like, the Batman stuff without the costume on. Yeah, what? What shenanigans is this?
How is she?
The doctors hope she'll regain consciousness in a few hours. Where have you been?
I was at a business meeting. When I came back, the house was in ashes. I was afraid that...
I got there just as the fire started. We were lucky. Any idea why she called me? Some sort of problem?
Problem? No, everything was fine.
Well, that's another mystery then.
Another?
The investigators think the fire was arson.
Someone's trying to kill her?
Maybe.
I don't know what to think of this so far, because, like...
I hired some security guards to keep an eye on her.
Like, what is actually...
I know that'll be a big relief for you.
What is going on in this episode, you know?
I'll be calling in soon.
Are we alluding to, like, a
Michael.
two-parter, maybe? Because we haven't done one of those in quite a while.
You two keep tabs on him. I've got a honeymoon cruise to take.
Cool. Pay stuff connections, you know? Oh god, is Ivy gonna be in this episode? This is definitely her kind of place. Oh, chemicals and plants. Yeah, Ivy. Where are you? There you are. Nice to see you again, Ivy. Even though it's literally been just, like, 2 episodes.
What are you doing here?
Ivy, I had to talk to you.
You're supposed to be with a Vreeland woman.
Something went wrong. I tried to kill her.
Who told you to do that? We were going to wait for the cruise, remember?
Ivy, I didn't mean to jump the gun, but there was no choice. She was getting suspicious.
What did she have to be suspicious about?
This.
Just trim, bro. Seriously.
I'm changing back.
Oh, if it's happening to you, it'll happen to the others too. I don't have as much time as I thought.
What about me? Veronica knows.
That's just disgusting. I didn't think... Yeah, I can't blame him. I didn't think these plant things were coming back again.
Now, come with me.
I didn't think we'd be seeing these things again. This was her last appearance in season 2, wasn't it? She did this.
Did you see that?
When she was reformed. Yeah, fuck out of here.
I can't move.
Alright, you guys need to seriously bring like some clippers or something in these suits.
Give me your hand. I'll pull us out. From bad to worse.
Yeah. Goodness me. You know, of all the characters I think in Batman's entire gallery, Ivy has evolved the most into a serious threat. Yeah, because her first appearance, or even like her second couple, you know, her next couple,
Just the way I planned it.
like she was threatening,
Better hope we can
but
find
she's
some more
gotten
stuff.
so much worse with her chemicals and whatnot. Like no villain in Batman I think has evolved as much as Ivy.
Would require too much time and too many compromises. But with Susan,
And I
it's
hope I'm not
all
alone on that.
so effortless.
Same with Marie. I feel like I'm the luckiest man in the world every time I look into those great big green eyes of hers.
Christine's eyes are green too. Never thought I'd find anyone.
So I'm
like
assuming
her.
his
See, I'm
wife
one of
is
those
one of
compulsive
Ivy's
types, everything in
creations.
its place. What woman would put up
And
with
like
that?
these
But Christine got with the program right
yeah,
away.
and these
That's
lovers
nothing.
are meant to be connections for
money. You
Ivy.
tolerate that?
Like for money,
Marie
power,
squeezes a dime even harder than I do.
whatever the
She's
hell, you know.
Perfect.
Like
Yeah.
these lovers are too perfect,
You're
yeah.
awfully quiet, Wayne.
Meant to get the
Wayne?
attention of the big
Why are
billionaires.
you interrogating me like this?
Too much perfection and too many green eyes.
What are you talking about?
Let's just say I want to know more about you. Where you came from, your friends, your relatives.
You're just being silly.
Maybe you should ask that before you got married.
You're not leaving this cabin until you tell me.
Nice.
Well?
And you even sweat green, that's disgusting.
What are you?
Yeah.
Why, Bruce? I'm your wife.
That would be freaky bedtime, honestly.
This is Poison Ivy's work, isn't it? She must have grown you in her lab, then coated you with those pheromones she uses.
Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
pheromones were just to get your attention. After that, it was all me. The perfect wife. So giving, so understanding.
Ow.
I should have known. It was too easy.
Relationships aren't supposed to be easy. Even I know that, and I'm just a vegetable.
Oh my god, what an incredible line that is. I think I would have shot Bruce as well.
Open this door now! How dare you treat your wife this way?
Yeah, no.
What's going on?
The seaweed. I've never seen anything like it.
So what exactly do you do right now? There's not many bat gadgets on a boat.
What is this? Who are you? What do you want?
How do you not know Poison Ivy?
No time for fighting, and no time for anything. In fact, this ship doesn't have much longer. Relax, relax. You're not going to drown. Well, not all of you anyway.
Wow.
As I speak, my seaweed's crushing your hull. Soon, the cold seawater will hit your hot boiler and...
Boom.
boom. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, who's going to take care of my vast industrial complex?
Wow.
The answer is your mates. I worked long and hard to create them. Perfect mates, and soon, perfect heirs and heiresses. Once they have your fortunes, I'll have your fortunes. Time to disembark.
Simple.
So long, cheapskate.
Effective. Yeah. It's yeah, it's a good plan, honestly.
So how's the honeymoon?
Put that shit on, man. You've been too long without a mask.
Wait, where's Susan Wayne? Find her! Now!
Are we just gonna stand here while she does this to us?
Honestly. Like, thank you. Thank you for doing something. Like, they're going to let you die. At least go out fighting.
Eat trichloroethane, broccoli boy.
Time for a goodnight kiss.
Calm down, girl. 'Tis a child.
So you're here too.
God damn it.
Pucker up.
Do y'all remember when Bruce used to have a gas mask? He hasn't used that since like the first 10 episodes. It's so weird. Wonder why they got rid of that.
We're sinking. Come on.
Honestly. I guess you can't let Ivy die, but yeah. Is it really a time to fight anymore, guys? Damn, no! What? That's pretty gruesome, even if she was just a vegetable. Damn. Bro gives no fucks at all if you weren't human. Doesn't matter how conscious or sapient you are, like, if you weren't a human, bro could not give less of a shit. So, ring off. Lost at sea. Quick, easy divorce. That was pretty gruesome for an ending. And yeah. Obviously we know that he didn't quite catch Ivy, but it's Ivy, you know, she's a signature Batman villain. I'm not afraid she's gonna die. You shouldn't be either. We're gonna be good. I appreciate that we're still getting solo episodes for Ivy and, you know, showing off her threat level, because as I said, I don't feel like there's really been a villain in Batman that's really gone above and beyond like Ivy, you know, because a lot of them, you know, like different plots, different gadgets, of course, but they always have their, you know, from their very first appearance, you always believe they could do what they do in later episodes. You know, like Killer Croc, there's nothing to really evolve with him. You know, Clayface admittedly did get a bit of a power up with making more weapons. He's a lot more like Sandman now, where he can actually make physical solid weapons with his body. So a lot of vibes with him, with Sandman in there. You know, like Two-Face, no real powers or anything, just connections and some money. You know, Penguin, same stuff. Ivy is the only one where, you know, she generally has like a pretty extreme level of knowledge when it comes to plants and chemicals and whatnot. And we've kind of seen that evolve over the course of the series, where, you know, originally it was like, you know, she could control some plants, she could make them move a little bit, she could bend them to their will, and she always had the toxin in her lips where she could kiss people, you know, and make make that, you know, kind of a mind control thing. But we've evolved to the point to where she's literally fucking, you know, making like animals out of plants. She's making, you know, insane mutated vines that, you know, do her every bit in, you know, like giant, genuine kind of creatures and threats. So, you know, I don't feel like in any of the Rogue Gallery there's been anyone that's evolved quite as much as Ivy, just in terms of a threat level, and that is nice to see, you know, especially when, you know, like when it comes to chemicals and even like, you know, plants, pheromones, all that stuff, it can be dangerous in the wrong hands, you know. So I do like how we have shown that, you know, if like Ivy has gone from like a beginning of the show like a B tier kind of villain, you know, someone like who would be a good comparison? I guess like maybe, I don't know how to rank the villains, but, you know, Joker's like A level, Penguin's like B level, I'd say, you know, someone like that. I feel like she's gone from like B level to A level, you know. She is like one of those like big kind of class villains now, where you probably, you know, at the start Batman was more than enough to handle Ivy, but now I'd say you're probably a lot safer if you bring, you know, Barbara or Dick or even like, you know, Timmy along to face her off, because she can be like kind of serious now, you know. So yeah, just good stuff like that, you know, and I do appreciate actually seeing the evolution of Ivy in this show. It is quite cool to see. So I appreciate that we're still getting more solo ventures of her, you know, because while our stuff with Harley is great, you know, one thing you should never do when you're building character relations in a show is make them, you know, feel like they can't be independent anymore. You should never make them feel like they can't be as big of a threat as they once were without their other half to them. You know, like Ivy was here long before Harley was introduced, you know, and she's still a big threat without her. Harley has shown that, you know, Harley's had a couple of solo adventures at this point. She's shown she can be a threat, even though her character is a lot more rooted into dynamics with other villains. You know, Joker, Ivy, I think those are the only two she's actually collaborated with so far, but she is a lot more rooted into other characters, even though she can stand on her own as a threat. She's not primarily solo, you know, is kind of what I'm getting at. But Ivy, for a long time, was, and I do appreciate getting that. But, yeah, like I said, pretty fun episode. You know, Bruce getting it in with his weekly girl. He has a different girl every week. We've already seen that kind of stuff, so nothing really surprising there. But, yeah, still pretty fun episode, like I said. Ivy will probably be back, you know, because, like, you know, we're not gonna actually kill off a villain in this show. Like, seriously, are you crazy? But yeah, either way, that was nice to see. That was nice to see. Bruce, like I said, he can get, you know, damsel in distress. He can get super powered woman, or he could even get villain. Like, you know, like he's got options from all walks of life. So can't really complain there. But yeah, guys, let's do episode 19. Alright, what is up now? Can't get any more blatant than that. Cult of the Cat. With this shit-ass bondage design again. Jesus Christ, who the hell are you fighting? What the hell have you got yourself involved in, Selena?
There she is!
Get her!
Sorry, boys, but Goldie's mine now.
Fair? You've got some Wolverines up in here with their claws. Very fun. And yeah, the dominant cat is the Panther girl.
Nice kitty. Nice kitty.
Damn. Oh, damn it. She has a way.
Good boy, yeah.
She really has a way of charming any feline of any kind.
Ta-ta, guys. And don't worry about Goldie here. She's gonna love her new home.
Has that thing got any powers, or did you just straight up just steal something because you liked it? Yeah, nah, fuck that.
Get her, no matter what it takes.
Wow. Another animal lover, huh? This definitely is a cult of a cat. Imagine doing this in all of Gotham City and not running into Batman along the way.
Look, guys, fun is fun, but enough already. How about I give the statue back, say I'm sorry, and we forget the whole thing?
Too late for that. It's been defiled, and the only way to sanctify it is with blood.
Cool.
And that'd be mine, huh? No thanks.
As if that was ever a legitimate offer from her anyway. Jesus.
We're locksmiths, I swear. Yeah, and the masks are a fashion statement. Give us a break. Ah!
Wow. I love even trying that with Batman is actually memes. Really?
About time you got here.
How'd you get in?
Let me guess. You needed a warm place to spend the night.
Kind of.
I know of one. Jail.
Yeah. I knew he was saying that. Is he really gonna take her to jail right now?
Same old self-righteous stiff.
It doesn't look like you've changed much either, Selina.
But I have. I've been through a lot in the last month, and I can tell you that jail's not the place for me. I wouldn't be safe there.
Safe from what?
Let me guess. You stole something and now people are mad. I should have known. Honestly though, coming to Batman is the smartest thing you could have done. God damn it, you really need some better tires. Alright, once again, it's cats vs bats. Oh, nice.
And you can't get rid of them. They're like old boyfriends or warts.
And you figured I'd save your skin.
That's what you do, isn't it?
Normally. But it'll cost you.
What do you have in mind?
Everything you've ever stolen. It all goes back to the owners.
Damn!
Crazy. That's my life's work you're talking
Literally
about.
don't even own anything of my own.
We got a deal. Drive!
And these guys are the proper owners of something she's stolen. Ah, the pretty kitty. How nice. How nice.
It's some kind of cult.
Some detective. I could have told you that.
It began in ancient Egypt. The cult worshipped cats, and one of their holiest rites was theft.
Wait a minute. Cat worship? Theft? Those guys should be praying to me.
Nice.
Not likely. This man, Thomas Blake, he's their leader. A major league psycho, lives for revenge.
Kinda cute.
You're in over your head this time, Selina. Way over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, I know a way out.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
Selina, where does this lead?
Never mind, just hurry.
Where are we?
The furnace, and there's your exit.
God damn, that thing really has no range limit.
I have my own, thanks.
Not exactly the easiest way out.
Yeah, but it'll never occur to those idiots.
Yeah, it would if you leave the fucking lit down.
Turn up the gas.
Oh boy.
The way.
trouble. That is a legitimate problem, though. Oh my god. How do you get out? How do, like, what? What? What's the plan here? It's way too narrow to just jump, just like, shoot your way out. Selena, Selena, where are you?
Selena? Selena!
Oh, wow. That is freaky.
I should kill you, you know. There's no reason not to.
I mean, honestly, this place works too well with her goddamn costume.
No one's ever eluded us for
honestly.
as long as you did. What's your secret?
What's yours? No one's ever chased me as long as
she is dressed in BDSM gear
men
anyway.
who don't know when to quit, but
we're deeply committed to our faith.
ah, yes, your faith. Why don't you tell me all about it?
She's stalling. Let's kill her and be done with it.
Even the kitty likes her.
She asked about our faith. That's the first step toward conversion.
Conversion,
and conversion's good for the soul. Not to mention the body.
Tell me where Catwoman is.
Where are you?
Wrong answer. You're fond of cats, aren't you? Maybe you'll like my favorite animal.
Bats! Let's go. Since when does he have an army of bats? Ah, he should have this more often, you know what? That would be based as hell.
Alright, I'll tell you.
So you see, I've always loved cats, and I've always loved stealing. It's like I was one of you all along without even knowing it.
Rubbish.
Wow.
You're just a common thief.
No, what she said there was actually correct.
I'm a spectacular thief.
Yeah.
Can't you tell? She doesn't care about our faith. She's just trying to save her skin.
We'll soon find out how sincere she is.
Yeah, you will. What are you talking about?
Our initiation.
You mean like membership oaths and fees and all that?
Something a bit more
There's
mystical, I
considerably more to
assume.
it. Are you interested?
Yeah, this is a legitimate cult girl.
Excellent. The initiation will be in 1 hour.
You won't be top girl anymore if he gets Selena of all people.
Yes, I'm certain I'll be getting a lot out of it.
You know, it's a two-way street, and an hour's a long time.
Thomas, I need that time to get into the mood for the initiation.
I'm sure there'll be opportunities later. Lots of opportunities.
Bro, what? Is every girl in this place just your harem? The hell? Still going at it.
What are you doing here?
What do you think? Now come on.
I appreciate the effort. But I've got everything under control, really.
Then what are you still doing here?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. You're going to try to steal from them again, aren't you?
Dude, how many times do you...
teaching them a lesson.
Like, how many times are you going to be
You're the one
surprised
who
by
needs to learn
Selena's
something.
antics?
These
She's
people are
never
too
going to
dangerous.
change. Like, genuinely, she's just not.
Even for Catwoman.
What's that for?
You, unless you come to your senses.
What's wrong with me? Why can't I stop stealing?
Aww.
Selena.
You're a catty girl, but you're so good at crocodile tears.
You're the only person I've ever been able to trust.
I'll do what I can, but right now we have to.
They've got an hour.
Now can we go?
God, like, the amount of fucking times this has happened.
Gotta get you out of here.
This is kind of getting old at this point. Like, bro believes in Selena, no matter how many fucking times it happens.
What's he doing here?
She smacks him over the head when he's not looking.
Tried to rescue me.
And
didn't have much luck, did he?
Badoom.
No more than usual.
We need blood to sanctify the statue. Our prayers are answered.
So that was legit. They actually do need blood.
What's downstairs?
You'll see.
But what about my initiation?
There's no need for that now. You've just proven yourself. You're one of us.
Bruce, I can't. I'm kind of running out of excuses to give you, you know? I mean, this happens a little too often at this point. You know, a little too often. Yeah, obviously your belt's gone.
Looking for this? I wanted to make sure the odds would be fair.
So he's gonna fight a panther or something, I presume? They need blood. This is an arena.
He's anxious to meet you.
One of your cats.
For you, Batman, our ultimate cat. Our geneticists have been working on this project for years.
I mean, to be fair, like,
we're about to see what some
Batman's beaten 2 alligators in water before, so like, I'm not too concerned right now. Hell, he's fought fucking bears. Ah, the saber-toothed tiger. Now that's a fun one. That's a very rare, distinct animal. Extinct, too. Yeah, this one might be a little above your pay grade, Bruce, about a belt. I guess at the end of the day, she doesn't want him to die. Oh, his cape is just completely gone.
Nice kitty, kitty. Nice kitty. Stop it! Right now!
Bro, what is her scent for, like, every time a cat smells her, they just submit?
Get him!
What perfume are you spraying, girl?
What are you just standing there for? Help me up.
And how do I get up?
I'll help you. After what I just did for you, you don't trust me?
I might have been knocked out twice tonight, but I still have my long-term memory.
Yeah, this is like only like the 15th time you've done this shit to him. You know, like at some point the pussy just isn't worth it anymore. You know?
Come on.
Hey, look, not a speck of blood on you. Nice. Believe you have my utility belt, son. Damn, I actually forgot about her. Wow. Good job. Well done. Anything else?
Catwoman?
Please? Pretty please?
Stop!
Selina!
Nice kitty.
Yeah, you don't have the scent for it, I'm sorry. Ah. What the hell? It knocked itself out? Now that's a pet I think Selina would be quite fond of. You know? Saber-toothed tiger. Very distinct, very robust. Very cool, very cool. Damn, not often he gets medical attention.
The cat'll go to Gotham Zoo?
I expect. I'd like to see those cultists in the tiger cage too. But the law says they're entitled to a trial.
You've got plenty of stolen goods in there for evidence.
There's enough to convict them, but it's not as much as you'd expect.
Oh.
How much did she get?
Beluga or Sevruga?
Good lord, what a nice hole.
Ah, the heck with it. You know, Isis, I had no idea
ultimate
being on
kitty,
the right side of
Isis.
the law could be so satisfying. I guess virtue is its own reward.
See, that's fun for, like, the moment, but, like, you're gonna have, like, who's gonna pick all that up? You know? Like, I get it, you know, the dopamine is strong after a haul like that, but at the same time, like, you know, covering your bedroom in sharp jewels on the ground, like, you know, that's gonna be a bitch to clean, you know? But I guess for the moment, you get to live in absolute luxury with your little kitty Isis, and I guess, you know, if you're allowed to, you know, go out in public nowadays without being harassed, you might even visit the saber-tooth in the zoo a little bit, you know? That's just kind of begging someone to try and steal that thing, though, because that is such an awesome kitty cat. Alright. So, I assume, Selina's final appearance, which was, you know, good stuff, you know. At the very end, she was kind of on the correct side and, you know, helped Batman out, so that's pretty fun to see. And we got to see again, which I don't think we've seen it for a long time, but her actually kind of, you know, train, I guess, or tame an animal, because ironically, a lot of, like, Catwoman's episodes don't feature any kind of cats in them. You know, so it's cool to see just the charm she has, or maybe she is a bit like Ivy, where she has some kind of, you know, some kind of perfume or something she wears that kind of gets the scent of animals that they can trust her. Or maybe she's just genuinely that charming to them that she's like the ultimate cat whisperer, or some shit like that. But yeah, fun stuff, like I said. Nice to get one final episode in there with Selina, because by this point we have literally 5 episodes to go, and that is it for the Batman series, so I mean, it's cool to see. Once again, obviously, Bruce trying to get Selina to I feel like he's kind of given up at this point on, like, you know, trying to reform her. He's just trying to, like, get her to do a little bit better, you know, try to actually get her to return lost goods, because he knows there's a ton of stolen shit in that girl's apartment, now a lot more. And, you know, just trying to clean up the old times she's been Catwoman, you know, like, that is kind of funny, you know, because we had the whole thing about she was on trial, she was let out, you know, her reputation is kind of fucked. I don't even know what kind of stash she even has anymore, because she is still being Catwoman, she is still thieving, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know what direction Selina even is anymore, or what her reputation is in Gotham by this point. But it is what it is, I suppose. And yeah, fun stuff. Actually, an episode without any kind of like sidekick. No Batwoman, no Timothy, no Nightwing. You know, actually quite rare to do in this you know, at this point in the franchise's run. But even still, a pretty fun one. The cult was kind of interesting. Honestly, the best thing was bringing up the saber-toothed tiger. Like, that was actually beast as hell. And I'm all here for it. But yeah, that was a fun episode. But in general, not too much to really say on it. You know, it was a fun little adventure with Selina and Batman, you know. So, good stuff. But yeah, guys, let's go on and do the final episode in this set. Episode 20. Alright, guys, one episode to go. Episode 20. Let's see what we're doing.
7 years
Beware
ago,
of the
this very
creeper.
night, the clown prince of crime, the Joker, was born on this spot. Since then, Gotham has repeatedly been rocked by the attacks of this criminal madman.
Oh?
Who is he? Where did he come from? What diabolical scheme is he plotting?
You giving us
even
more of an
now?
origin story to
I'm
the
Jack
Joker?
Ryder. Join me as we answer these questions and more.
We
on
doing
the
a
Joker.
We're doing a
The madness behind the laughter.
oh my god, we're doing like a horror style documentary on Joker. That's sick.
Operating under a variety of aliases, a nameless Gunsel began his criminal career as a hitman for the Valestra mob.
Oh my god,
Then
that
he
is
struck out
sick!
on his own,
That is
formed
so
a
cool.
gang.
Bruce, how many times do you have to hear this stuff?
First target, the Ace Chemical Plant.
Oh, I forgot. Mr. Obsessive.
It was a foolproof plan. Or was it? The daring break-in. The first confrontation with the conflict.
I guess they wouldn't. I guess he didn't sign up for the official recording session.
Chemicals. A life changed forever.
Oh, really? That's how it happened.
Identity erased. New persona, the Joker.
Uh-oh. Looks like Ryder's got a surprise guest star.
Yeah, but I feel like you'd actually kind of want this
Mad by
to
his
work.
unlikely transformation, Joker soon began his reign of terror.
Think Bat saw you, buddy Dad?
Of course.
Oh, he did. He'd never miss a show about me.
I can't imagine Joker not loving this though, because he is the spotlight. So that's how it happened. He got dropped in chemicals. It's not like Tombstone from Spider-Man. Although I'd assume that Tombstone was based on Joker, obviously, in that regard.
I'm live. You're dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you that what you're seeing is
Wow.
really no.
And he's still trying to do the bit! That's great.
Help!
Nice.
Let's show the folks at home what really happened 7 years ago. I'll be Batman, you be me.
Oh my god, he's gonna do the same thing. What the fuck? Why? Oh my god, he actually did it! He actually did it! Holy fuck! That's the first time he's legitimately failed to save someone.
And they say I'm crazy.
Well, I guess villains, but they always come back.
Make our old friends feel unwelcome, boys.
Nice. Oh, he's fine. What's he trying to even do? Like, create another Joker? Would he want anyone to do that again?
Let me at him! Let me at him!
Okay, Bugs Bunny.
What determination! Give that man a cigar.
Nice. Jesus Christ, how is this guy still going?
Fireworks make me all tingly inside.
Cool. Wow.
Robin?
Over here, Batman.
Guess again, kiddo.
Nice. Damn. Alright, is something going to actually happen right now to this guy? Is his face going to turn white? Is his hair going to turn green? You know, because, like, this is... Like, Joker's done it, you know? Kind of wanted this one.
How about that, Bats? You broke my face and got 7 years of bad luck. Are you going to try for 14? Or are you going to raise that Anchorman out of the ocean?
Crap. Hate it when the villains are right. Alright then, I guess we just gave up. Oh my god.
Breaking news!
Well, here we go then.
You have to pay for it. And now the weather. Partly gaga with a 50% chance
So
of
not-
schizophrenia.
Yeah, it's schizophrenia, sure. Not quite as white as Joker, though. But you do look sick. Very sick.
Feeling pretty good. For a dead guy.
I can't tell if this is the effect of the laughing gas, or if this is the chemicals combined with the laughing gas. I guess it's giving him some superpowers, though.
Oh, that was unexpected. I better slow down here.
Why can't Joker do that? If he fell in the same vat, why has this guy got spring-like
Whoa,
limbs?
that hurt. Okay, we'll come back to that.
Got like Tarzan up in here.
Excuse me, lady. I seem to be having a wee bit of an identity crisis. Okay, I love you, but bye. Woo! It's official. My TVQ's in the toilet. I've got to avenge myself and pull the plug on the Joker's show. Ugh. But first...
Wow.
Wardrobe!
That's a very realistic looking man. Oh, it's not a mannequin!
No!
Nice. No.
It's been done. Any suggestions?
With your coloring, I'd go green.
Gotcha!
I like it. She runs a store in Gotham City, like, could not care less anymore.
What about the boa? Too much?
Not for you, baby.
I want to strike terror into the heart.
Or this is just, you know, she's just a cashier and couldn't care less. Plastic.
Plastic.
Ha, funny.
Girl, you really need some laughing gas of your own. Best character right there, though. Like I get it so much.
Go ahead, Alfred.
The police just received a call about a giggling lemon-yellow maniac trashing a thrift shop. But here's the strange part. He paid for his purchase with Jack Ryder's credit card.
I can't believe it! The buzz on the street is someone stealing my routine. Is there no honor among thieves?
Sometimes, actually.
Mo! Blair! Kerr!
I gave them the night off, Puddin'.
Good oh.
Happy anniversary, Mr.
Oh my
J.
god.
You're really swell.
Oh my god, the sexual innuendo in this.
To the day. Take the night off. Let's play.
Harley.
Do it. Good lord!
Harley.
I'm sure you'll want seconds.
Harley, I'm not in the party mood. If you really want to make me happy, find the plagiarist who's been stealing my act.
God damn it. It takes a very select few individuals that would reject
Kid, but a lousy cook.
that. Honestly, like, bro, I don't care what it tastes like, you are eating that shit off every inch of her. The twist was she only had the mask, she only had the hat on there.
I know you.
Fucking idiot.
Last time we met, you were working for, dramatic pause, the Joker.
We don't know nothing about no Joker, creep.
You've got the masks on,
Creep?
or the face paint.
I like it. My new name, the Creep. No, wait.
The Creeper.
I have it! I am, drumroll please. I said drumroll please!
Hey!
I am the Creeper!
What a horrible name.
So tell me.
Like, both villain and hero alike can say that
Where's
shit.
the Joker?
His girlfriend's throwing him a party. Invitation only.
Darn it! Left the invite in my other pants. So, what's the address again?
Oh, don't crash Joker's party. We're gonna throw our own bash.
I spent hours baking that pie. Does he show
I know,
any
right?
appreciation? No.
Oh, Harley, you really do deserve someone that'll treat you right. The kind of loyalty she shows. Most people would genuinely kill people for that nowadays. Even back then. You just don't see it. Nice, all three of them.
Handle the Joker. No!
What about the Joker?
Now that, yeah. Yeah.
Baby!
Can't complain. Can't blame him at all.
Hey, you're the guy swiping Mr. J's act.
Not me.
And he said, bring him to him and it'll make him happy. Jesus!
What do you want?
The inside story on the Joker.
What?
Also your phone number.
How many people can just do
I
that?
see you found him.
You'll never take me alive, Batman.
I don't even want to know what kind of strength that takes. He really is the creeper.
Ooh, feisty, cookie. I like her. That's right, Mama. Hurt me. I've been bad.
Knock it off, creep.
Creep.
Oh.
Well, you are agile. I'll give you that.
She would be so turned on if this was Joker playing with her.
See.
Nice. Can you blame her? You know? Kind of brought it on himself.
That's one way out of a bad date.
We have to get him out.
Honestly,
Got
just
him
leave
off.
Harley alone. She wasn't doing anything. Oh my god, it's way worse.
I like a girl who plays rough.
But she just tried to kill you.
You're young. You'll learn.
Wow.
Who are you?
They call me
The Creeper!
Yellow-Skinned Wacky Man.
That
I prefer
that too.
Creeper.
Call Arkham, quick.
Please. Like, actually, we do need Arkham Asylum for this one. Actually, you know what? Arkham's not strong enough. We need something new. Something unique. Solely for him.
Jilted madman stalks crazy clown girl. Film at 11.
Film at 11? You don't think...
The chemicals in the vat could have interacted with Joker's laughing gas, and he had Ryder's credit card.
Yeah.
You mean
So it's a combo of
that's
both.
Jack Ryder? The news guy?
What's left of him.
My love awaits!
Mr. J! Mr. J!
You nearly blew us to Chattahoochee.
You gotta save me, Puddin', he's after me!
And who precisely would that be?
I'm home!
This guy.
Him!
Wow, it does strike fear into the hearts of criminals.
He's the creep who's stealing your act!
And that's not all, Mr. Happy.
And he looks
I'm stealing your
ridiculous
girl,
doing
too.
it.
I swear,
Whoa!
I didn't encourage it.
Jeez.
That's okay, Pooh. I know you're a one-man loon. There's only one clown prince in this town.
Kinda. She's gone after Batman
With
too.
you like an all-expense
I wouldn't
paid
even
trip
say
to
that.
Metropolis on Air Nitro.
Nice, nice,
Which way
nice
do you
call to
go?
Metropolis.
That
Still though, Joker versus this guy is actually that's an episode I'd want to see entirely dedicated to that alone. No Batman at all.
Oh, sweetie, got a boo-boo.
Nice.
Aw, Creepo got a concussion?
Stall him, dollface. I'll get the car.
Sure, sure. But not for you.
No thanks. I've had my windows done.
Mr. J, over here!
Step on it, Harl!
Gangway!
Good lord, how the hell?
I'm hot-wired and in hot pursuit.
What an insane, like, chase scene, honestly. So much is happening here.
Fish in a barrel.
Creeper!
Cool on both ends.
Now!
Wipers!
I really love the fact that this is entirely a mess made by Joker. So everything that's happening in this episode is 100% his own fault.
Oh boy. Incoming!
Feel a little bad for Harley though. Because he's only after this whole thing for Harley. Oh, so he was biting her fucking, like her hat there. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Super strength. You are the B villain in this episode. Honestly.
Baby, on you even garbage looks good.
Go away.
Wow.
Huh?
And she completely just gave up at the end.
Sleepy.
That's a very nice spot to take a nap, I can't lie. That's pretty peak.
So this antidote patch is the only thing between me and a room at Arkham.
It's temporary. I need to make more.
Even your skin went back.
But I might as well have dissolved in that vat. My career
is salvageable. No one else knows you were the creeper.
Okay, that I don't get.
Keep
Why
wearing
did
the
his
patch,
skin go
and it'll
back?
stay that way.
Like, he was in that vat for a long time. Joker kept pushing him back into it.
A little piece of cotton. Hard to believe.
Got any memory of anything? He wants to still be the creeper? That I don't get. Like, did he enjoy being the creeper so much that he actually would rather be an absolute nutcase as opposed to a semi-normal person in this universe? Like, did he miss the power? I don't get it. Yeah, that was a very strange one. So I guess the combination of the chemicals, in the vat plus the laughing gas somehow mutated into, like, and mutated into the effects of giving him, like, genuine super speed, agility, and obviously insanity. Like, because I was saying, like, why does he have all these powers but Joker doesn't? And I guess, like, yeah, whatever his laughing gas is made of, like, combines with it and whatever. Don't really get why his skin went back to normal even after, like, everything, because, you know, Joker seems to be permanently stuck in that attire. That doesn't seem to be makeup or anything. That is legitimately just his skin and hair color now. But yeah, you know, fun stuff. We actually got an origin for why Joker looks like Joker, which is really nice to see. Curious just how much it had an effect on his mental state, if at all. You know, you could say that, like, the chemicals affected his mind in certain ways, or if just, you know, like, he went with the whole Joker motif because of his appearance after the vat, and years of refining himself to be the kind of villain he wants to be has had an effect on his mental state to where now he doesn't know how to be anything else but the Joker. I don't know quite how far the psychological stuff goes with Joker. You know, if it is an act that eventually became what he is now and it became part of who he is, or if just, like, the accident caused him to 100% be the Joker right now. But yeah, Creeper was a Looney Tunes villain. If I've ever seen one, that was a very Looney Toony villain right there. Like I said, I really appreciate the fact that this is entirely a mess of the Joker's own creation. This is 100% his own gig to be. And, you know, ironically, it became more of a problem for Harley than himself. But at the same time, it was still pretty funny to actually see. Like, I definitely feel bad for Harley because, you know, in another life, in another time, you know, pretty much anyone would kill for the kind of loyalty that she shows to Joker. It's just a shame that she fell for the one guy that actually could not give less of a shit about her sexually, you know? Even as a henchwoman, he seems to only really be smug about having Harley when it's in relation to someone who might take her away from him. You know, he's been smug about Harley's loyalty to Batman a couple of times before, but we've even seen that Harley's been, like, pseudo-tempted to go to the side of the Bat over the side of the Joker, you know, a couple of times. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious that the two most important people in Harley's life at this point, men anyway, are Batman and Joker. You know, so Batman's probably probably ranked 3 overall, below Joker and Ivy. But still on that really high level where she has some complicated feelings for Batman anyway. But yeah, it's hard not to feel sorry for her in this episode because, you know, no one wants to go for that kind of creep. You know, no one wants to go for that. Her tastes are questionable, obviously, but she's just not into that guy. You know, not into it. But even then, pretty humorous episode, I would definitely say. Like, I don't have strong feelings for Creeper, but he's not one I actively dislike either. He's just a wild, loony-ass potato. I mean, he creeped out the Joker. Like, you know, when Joker is calling you crazy or insane, you're doing something. Be it right, like what, you know, Charlie Collins did that one time, or be it just fucking insanity, like what this guy's doing, you know? You're definitely doing something to an effect if Joker's creeped out by you. But yeah, even then, just very wacky episode. Like I said, it's crazy to think after over 100 episodes at this point, we're finally getting the origin of how Joker looks like Joker. You know, that is fucking crazy. They decided to do it that late into the run, but it is better than nothing. So at the same time, I can't really complain overall. But yeah, Creeper is just that, you know, and again, the craziest part is him wanting to stay like this at the end. So I don't know what that's alluding to, but I guess it goes to show that, you know, some people are just beyond redemption at certain points. You know, some people don't want to change. Killer Croc is another prime example of that. But yeah, either way though, guys, that was a very interesting set of Batman the Animated Series. We just have one more, and then we're done. That's actually wild to think about. We're finally at this point. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.